after the accident, because of the asthma attacks and probably all the meds they had to give him. Anyway, they ran some blood tests.
That's how they found leukemia. Paulson, I've heard that kids are pretty responsive to treatment.
That's what we're hoping. He starts the chemo right away. Michael's not even in the hospital.
He's on top of it.
You know, once the blood clears, you know, they're gonna go after the bone marrow.
A transplant?
We're testing for donors.
All right, you sign me up. You have insurance, Paulson?
John made sure Shane was covered. You know, from Gigi's Roadie's insurance.
He's a good man. All right. You got a treatment plan, and the odds are in your favor now. I have read about this, Paulson. Yeah, kids have a good shot.
I just don't get it. Matthew, Shane, they're like the best kids in the world.
I know.
Now, how's this fair? Doesn't the world need kids like Matthew and Shane, kids who are smart and decent? Shane is so much better than I'll ever be. You want to sacrifice? Take me, huh? Take me! Right.
I've learned sometimes, well, you can't try to make it all add up.
How can you? I end up with a woman like Gigi and a son like Shane. And Shane has to...
She has to fight. And so does Matthew. And we've got to back him up.
So what do we do?
I guess we could go back to the way we used to be. Talk or whatever.
Why don't you hate me?
Look, I pressured you into driving me. I wanted to get out of there so bad, even though I knew you were high. So actually, you should be mad at me.
For what?
For not getting you help, Cole. I stood by and let you become an addict.
But Cole is the one that's going to have to take responsibility because he's a smart kid. And he's smart enough to know not to take drugs and certainly not to get behind the wheel of a car when you're high as a kite. And even more importantly, don't put someone in the passenger seat without putting their seatbelt on them. But you're the reason he started using, and you know it.
You're right. Even though I can't change what happened in Ireland and then later with Todd. You're right, I didn't show up for him.
A stranger would have been kinder to him than you were. You pushed him away. My God, Marty, you told Cole, your own son, that he was your problem. And it didn't matter what we said to you. We tried. God knows we tried to get through to you how much he was hurting and how much he needed you, but you didn't care. All you cared about was Marty. Oh, poor me, poor Marty.
You're right, I was a lousy mother. I'm a lousy person. Because even though I didn't remember him, I knew he needed me to make an effort, and I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. It just was too much. All I could do was crawl away into that hotel, and now Wes is gone, and... Oh, my God, Cole is addicted, and Matthew... Oh, yeah, it's my fault. I let you down. I let you down. You're my best friend. You took him, my son, and you mothered him when I couldn't, and... Yeah, this is how I repay you. This is what I've done to your son. I'm not gonna be able to make it right. I'm never gonna be able to make it right.
What are you doing? You're asking for my forgiveness? You want me to forgive you? I can't forgive you. I won't forgive you.
kept wondering if Shane was ever going to look at me the way he did Brody. Would he ever look at me as his dad? And he almost does. Sometimes it just comes out. Dad. Over here, Dad. When I scream with that, Dad.
He even has to ask.
And now I'm his dad, and what good is it? I can't fix it. I can't make it better.
I know. Last month, I was all over Matthew about smoking dope. As it turns out, he wasn't even doing that.
He wasn't.
No. My son tried to start a rumor about himself to impress a girl. And it's the same girl that treated him so rotten last night that he bolted, and then he got in a car with this kid that shouldn't even have been driving in the first place. And then he didn't wear a seatbelt. And now he looks up at me from a hospital bed. And I know there's nothing I can do about it.
Matthew, this isn't your fault.
It kinda is. I knew you were using, and I knew why. I didn't tell my mom because I wanted you to like me.
Pat, I always liked you.
As a friend, or because you lived in the same house as me. I wanted all of them, Justin, Becca, to think I was as cool as you. I let you down. I let everyone down.
It isn't your responsibility.
Yeah, it was, according to my parents. They gave me the message loud and clear on what to do if you know someone who's on drugs. I failed the drill. And now they have to take care of me for the rest of my life. And that's on me, not you.
How you doing, Matthew?
I'm okay.
Are you feeling any discomfort? Because the doctor ordered a painkiller if you need it. So